What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Zoo 502 Anime Nation. What it do? Yeah, man, and I'm coming back to you guys, and I wanted to talk about, my top three anime, man, and what I like about anime and why I hate that, anime has a bad tendency of not finishing. You know what I mean? Like the manga, it always finishes. So if you're a manga reader, you're not excuse me, you ain't left out, you know what I'm saying? But for us people, who just watch anime, a lot of the times we are left out, and it's such a fucking bummer. But yeah. So I'm gonna start it off with this. My top three. Alright. Bleach is my number one favorite of all time. Naruto and One Piece. Now, let me explain something to you. Bleach was the first anime that ever really caught me, dragged me, and made me a fan. You know what I mean? Once I saw Bleach, man, I was in it from episode 1 to episode 366. Man, I just didn't stop. Binge watched every day. When I got home from work, I was on it. When whatever I was doing, I was on it. But yeah, Bleach. I love Bleach, man. The story, the characters. Bleach is one of them animes, man, where all the things that you want to know comes to you at the right time. You know what I mean? The backstories on people, the character development is excellent. The storyline is excellent, and I even like the fillers. The fillers, it made a lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? Like it showed where Ichigo got his experience. It showed, it gave Ichigo and the group more time to shine, because them fillers, that's not, manga is the original, is the original text. So if it ain't in the manga, it's not real. So that's why they call it a filler. Well, in the manga, Chad and the rest of the group, they don't really get as much shine as I feel they deserve. So the anime gives them that. The anime gives them more battles, and we get more time with them. So you get to see the actual relationship amongst the characters, why they go so hard, how they met, the reasonings behind the things they do. Like, you're not left with questions. Even though as you're watching it, you're wondering. It's a mystery for sure. You're wondering, but it never leaves you like, damn, what the fuck, Now, Naruto and One Piece. Okay. I have to say this so I can clear the air. Yes, Bleach is my all-time favorite, but One Piece is the truth. One Piece is the truth. And I say that with all confidence because One Piece has a continuous story. Like, when I first watched One Piece, I could, probably 10 years back or something like that, I couldn't deal with it. The drawing and just the way it was depicted, it was just like, man, this is whack. I couldn't get into it. But one day, it was once again because of Bleach. Because of Bleach, I had just finished the Naruto series, and I was at a stalemate. So I was like, man, what can I watch? What can I do? And I saw One Piece, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. And Romance Dawn the first 3 episodes was probably, or the first 3 episodes I probably would say the hardest thing for me to get into. But in the first 3 episodes, I learned a lot. And I kind of saw, like, he gives clues to how deep it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's no joke. So I kind of saw it was going to be deep. So I'm like, okay, let me check it out. And man, let me tell you, I binge watched One Piece for almost 2 months. I mean, every day. Every chance I could, I was watching a One Piece episode. And I must say, that is the most well-written anime there is. Well-written storyline, because there's so much to it. It's so many characters. It's so much. It's like, it's so many things going on in the One Piece world. You could get caught up in it. You know what I mean? You can theorize about it. You can make assumptions. You can, you know what I mean? And it's just man, it's fun all the way around. Anime, it's so fun to watch. And it's so fun to think about the secrets in there. You know what I mean? And to fantasize about the battles that we heard and the battles to come. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing about One Piece. One Piece has so many people in it and so many different stories and sideline stories, they can't put it all together. So, I'll give you an example. Like, Shanks and Mihawk. I want to see them fights. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Whitebeard and a young Roger. Young Whitebeard and young Roger. Let me see that. Whitebeard and Garp when they was younger. Roger and Garp when they was younger. Shit, let me see some of Garp's main fights from back in the days when he fought top line pirates. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's so much into that. And it's so much you can fantasize about and theorize about. It's just so fun. One Piece is a fun anime to watch. It's a fun animated community to be a part of, because it's just so much to do, man. It's hard to explain the greatness of One Piece. You know, it really is. Even though it has its dry marks, you know, like this recent arc, Whole Cake Island. It's not my favorite, but it makes sense. It's relative to the story, you know. Big Mom, pirates, and, you know, that's not what I expected from a Yonko pirate crew. And I hate the fact that Luffy's pirate crew is split up doing different things at the same time. Like, I feel like they should always be together, but, you know, like I said, One Piece is a journey, man. It takes you on a trip, man, and it takes you far. And if you haven't seen One Piece, man, if you haven't watched it, I really, really recommend you sitting down and watching that. Now, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Or Shippuden, if I'm saying it right. My bad if I ain't. But, yeah, that is also a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. The storyline is great. It really is. But the only thing I can say about that is the flashbacks I could do without. It's so many flashbacks about irrelevant things that doesn't matter or even coexist to the story, or about people we really wasn't that interested in, you know. But Naruto is a masterpiece, and the storyline is wonderful. You know, they left a lot of room to do things with it, even though it is kind of very one-dimensional. You know, like, once the storyline unveils itself, you kind of know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, even before it happens, it's not there's no really like there's not too much room where you can like theorize or guess or wonder. You pretty much know what's going on. But even beyond that, it's still wonderful anime. The fighting, the battles are marvelous. The character development is marvelous. This is a wonderful anime. But yeah, that's my top three, man. And what's y'all top three? You know, subscribe and like the button for all that good shit, man. I'm coming with good videos, and I'm just chopping it up with y'all, man. This is Anime Nation, man. Let's talk. See where y'all heads at. Let me know something I don't know. You feel me? Oh, and before I go, I got a question for all One Piece fans. Do you think Kaido and Big Mom were experiments of the government to take down Roger? I mean, just think about it. The government didn't know Roger was gonna die. They didn't know he was sick. You know what I mean? I don't even think they know now. They just know they killed him. So, the King of Pirates, do you think the government was going that far to do genetic researches and to get the King of Pirates? And that's the reason why they do cyborgs now, because people people with a mind or a brain is too, you can't control them. You never know what they're going to do. So, a cyborg, that's more easy. You could program it and boom. So you think that's why they switched from genetic research to androids, or, what y'all think? That's just something that came up in my mind.